Hey everyone, I'm Sarah.
And I'm Brandon.
And this is Fish or Price Ranch. Hey everyone, welcome back. I'm Sarah with Fish or Price Ranch. First off, please don't forget to subscribe and like this video. So I know a lot of people have had concerns about me selling off a bunch of the goats. Don't worry, we're not selling them all. We are still keeping about 33 of them. So we're still going to have a decent herd. It's just going to be 55 less goats. But I've been really stressed out because I can't figure out what the heck is going on with my goats. So I've been having a lot of people, because I post on my YouTube channel and I share everything, and then I also share it to my Facebook, and a lot of my friends that are local have been contacting me and saying that they're having some of the same issues. So I've been doing a lot of research over the last few days, and I finally got a hold of my local livestock extension agent, and me and her talked for quite a while today, and she said that there has been a lot of calls coming in of people having issues with their livestock, and mostly goats in this area. So there's something going on in the Concho, Snowflake area and surrounding areas that is hurting goats. Something here is what's causing the health problems on the goats. A lot of people that have had really healthy goats like we did, wherever they lived before and where we lived before, we had really healthy goats. And then we moved here, and within a year, their health just really declines. So come to find out, it's not just me. So talking with this agent, I'm going to share our story together. So, her name is Anita, and she is going to be helping me figure out what's going on with the goats in the area. So, this week I'll share, there'll be multiple videos on this because I want to catch every little detail because it could help somebody else. So anyway, we are actually going to be testing our soil. We're going to be testing our well water. We are also testing our feed, including those alfalfa pellets that I had because I still have a little bit here. So she's going to test those. We're going to test the hay that we're using. We are also going to test the loose minerals that we're using. And we're even going to draw some blood on a couple of random goats and send that in for blood counts and minerals in the blood. So we're looking at everything. We want to see what the leading cause is of the health problems in our goats. And we're hoping that we can find some answers. But for whatever reason, it's something in this area. So my thought and hers is that there is something going on mineral-wise that is depleting it from their body, counteracting other minerals, and it's just making everything unbalanced, and so they're unable to grow well. We're also having trouble keeping weight on our goats. Their coats don't look shiny anymore. Their udders are not producing enough milk like they used to, and they act hungry all the time. Even though we keep hay out 24/7, every time we step foot outside, they're screaming like they're starving. So something is not right here, and it's getting really hard to watch. And so anyway, so we are going to be testing everything. We want to figure out an answer, and then once we do, I'm going to do videos on here. She's going to send me test kits for the soil and the water, so I'm going to show you guys how we're going to do those in future videos. And once we do find an answer and we have all of our test results of everything, Anita is going to come on to this video with me, and we're going to go through answers together. And we're hoping that we can come to a really good conclusion, and hopefully we can fix whatever the problem is, not only for us, but for other local farmers. So I want to get on video really quick. I know you guys have been following me for a while, but I don't show a lot of my goats up close and really describe what they're going through or what they look like. So I'm going to go out and I'm going to show you guys what the goats look like. And this will also be a good documentation on what they look like now. And then when we hopefully find an answer and fix the problem, we can show you guys what they look like later. And hopefully we could see a huge major difference. I really am hoping we can get these goats healthy again, back the way they used to be, and hopefully we won't have any more problems. But let's go take a look at the goats real quick and I'll show you how they're doing. Alright, so I wanted to share with you guys a little bit of the herd. We're getting ready to feed them, even though they have 24/7 access to Bermuda hay and their minerals. I wanted to show you what they look like before I give them their alfalfa. So you can see Ellie Mae here. She's pretty sunken in. And even some of our girls that are pregnant, like this one, the white one up there, they're due in about 9 days, 8 days. And as you can see, she's pretty sunken in. And this is what the herd looks like. You know, they're pretty scruffy because of winter time, but their coats aren't super shiny. Other than Ellie looks pretty shiny, but the coats on them are pretty dull. Here's another one, Mama. She's, you know, you guys can't see it, but I mean, that's her spine right there. These girls do not, for whatever reason, they're not doing well on everything that we normally would feed, and they're getting skinny even though they have 24/7 access to hay. Now when we lived in Vernon, we did the same thing. Here's another one. You can actually see her spine, but she's pretty sunken in right here. You can see her hip bones. And they, like I said, they have 24/7 access to hay. And normally, back in Vernon, we wouldn't have this issue. But these girls are having a really rough time right now. And I'm hoping now that we're working towards some answers, I hope we can get it fixed soon. Because I love my goats, and I hate seeing them like this. And this is part of the reason, you know, she's another one that's real hippie. But this is another reason that we have decided to sell a lot of goats, because until we can figure out what the problem is, we don't want to keep seeing them suffer. So if we get it to a more manageable number, we'll be able to figure this out and get weight on the girls that we do keep. The ones that we'll be selling, I know they'll get more weight on them wherever they go. But something about Concho, something in the ground or the water, that's depleting these poor girls of what they really need nutrition-wise. Alright, you guys, well, keep a lookout. All of the videos will be labeled the same, but we're going to have part 1, part 2, part 3, all the way up until we get this figured out. I don't care how long it takes at this point. I don't care how much it costs. I want our goats to be healthy. If we have to sell a few more just to pay for testing or whatever, it's worth it to make sure that our goats are healthy. And all of our future goats will be healthy. So this is kind of what we're dealing with right now. We will keep you guys updated, and hopefully we can find some answers. So keep your fingers crossed. We'll see you guys again soon.